Hello friends, welcome to the Daily Current Affairs by Neo IAS. So today on 17th May 2019, our topics are National Testing Agency, Economic Census, then International Energy Agency, COMCASA, and in map aided program, today we will be dealing with the important lakes in India and PQRS. So our first topic, that is National Testing Agency. So the National Testing Agency, that is NTA, normally this NTA, it conducts the NEET examination, that is the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test. So this NTA, now it has issued fresh admit cards because the previous admit card which had been issued by this NTA, it has created certain confusion over the timing of the examination in Odisha. Okay, that is a news. So now the NTA, it is going to issue the fresh admit cards. So talking about this NTA, we know that NTA stands for National Testing Agency, and it is the premier, or it is an autonomous or self-sustained testing organization. And its main purpose is to conduct entrance examination for admission, and and also fellowship in higher educational institution. So these are its main functions, and normally they assess the competency of the candidates for admission and also recruitment, and they conduct this by matching with the research based international standards. That is why they are conducting entrance examinations. Okay, then only we will be able to understand the candidates their efficiency, then transparency and error-free delivery, everything as compared with the international standards. And they are also interested to address all issues that is in their best level in every field, that is rightly from the test preparation, then from test delivery and also test marking. So they will be addressing everything related to the examination, that is the conducting of examination and also preparing and even test marking. And we know that they are being approved by the Union Council of Ministers, and it was established in 2017, that is in November 2017. Okay, and usually this NTA, it will be conducting different entrance examination, and one such examination is NEET examination, we have already discussed. And they are also conducting the JEE. JEE means Joint Entrance Examination, and usually it is conducted twice in a year. And they will be also conducting NET examination, that is National Eligibility Test. Then they will be conducting this GPAT. GPAT means Graduate Pharmacy Aptitude Test, and they will be also conducting CMAT, means Common Management Admission Test. So these are some of the examinations that are being conducted by this NTA. And talking about its organization, we know that this NTA, it will be chaired by an eminent educationalist, and usually this chairman, he will be appointed by the Ministry of Human Resource Development. And there will be a chairman, and then there will be a board of governors which will be comprising members from the user institution, and the CEO, he will be the Director General, and he will be the CEO will be appointed by the government, and the CEO, he will be assisted by 9 vertical academicians and experts. Okay, and the administration of this NTA, it has been entrusted to the governing body. Okay, that's about this organization. And our next topic, that is economic census. So the news is that the Statistics Ministry, it has decided to use mobile phone application for conducting the 7th economic census, and the 7th economic census, it is going to begin from next month onwards. And by using this mobile phone, it will speed up the process of data collection and analysis. So by using this mobile phone, it will speed up the process of data collection and analysis. Okay, that is the news. And about the census, we know that this economic census, it is a census of the Indian economy, and actually it is conducted by counting all entrepreneurial units in the country. That is, this entrepreneurial units in the country which involved in any of the economic activities. And how we are calculating is that they should involved in any of the economic activities, that is either agriculture or non-agriculture sector, that is in either of, that is in production, even distribution of goods or services. But the thing to be noted that this production or distribution of goods, they should not be for the sole purpose of that or sole purpose of own consumption, but it should be for the that company or that organization. That is the only thing we have to keep in mind. Okay. And another thing is that it also provides a detailed information of the operational and other characteristics, such as the number of establishment, then number of persons employed in each sector, etc. So it will give a detailed information. Then another thing is that this information, it can be used in the micro level and for a decentralized planning, and hence it will be able to assess the contribution of various sectors of economy in the GDP. So thereby we can assess how much each sector has contributed to the gross domestic product of the country. Okay, that is the use of this economic census. And next we have to discuss who conduct this census. We know that the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, that is this MOSPI, in partner with the CSE E-Governance Services India Limited. Okay, they will conduct the census. So the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation partnered with the CSE E-Governance Services India Limited. They are going to conduct the census. Okay. But in 1976, the government of India, it has already launched a plan or a scheme called Economic Census and Surveys. Okay, but in 1977, the CSO, that is Central Statistical Organization, they actually conducted the first economic census in collaboration with DES. Okay, CSO in collaboration with DES. Actually, this DES, it stands for Directorate of Economic and Statistics in the States. Okay, so in 1976, it launched a plan called Economic Census and Surveys, and 1977 CSO in combination with DES in the state. Okay, and our next topic, that is International Energy Agency. So the news is that the 4th World Energy Investment Report, that is WER report, World Energy Investment Report, it will be published by the International Energy Agency. Okay, and the 4th World Energy Investment Report, it highlights that the investment in India's energy sector, it has grown drastically as compared to the last 3 years. Okay, here you have to remember one more point, that is the World Energy Investment Report. It is published by the International Energy Agency. You will also get that point also. And this report, this 4th World Energy Investment Report, it highlights that the India's energy sector, it has grown drastically as compared with the last 3 years. So we know that this USA, actually it accounted for the most growth in the energy supply investments. And now it is being said that India is in the 2nd position in the decade. That is the reason is that in the last 3 years, India, it has been investing more even as compared with China. So first position it is USA and then it is India. And India's investment in the energy sector, it has grew at a record of 12% in 2015-18. That is approximately $85 billion. That's such a huge investment. Okay. So, talking about this International Energy Agency, we know that it is a Paris-based autonomous intergovernmental organization, and it has been established in the framework of OECD. So, here OECD means Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. So, actually it was formed in 1974 after the wake of 1973 oil crisis. So, we know that in 1973 an oil crisis takes place, and this International Energy Agency, it is formed in 1974 after the 1973 oil crisis. And this IEA, actually it acts as a policy advisor to its member states. And the thing to be noted that India, actually it is not a member of this IEA, but this IEA, it also works with its non-member countries, that is including India. That is, India, it is not a member of IEA. Okay. Then, next topic, that is COMCESA. Actually, it is a very important topic. Why it came in news is that a US admiral at the International Maritime Defense Exhibition, he says that the COMCESA agreement will enable info exchange to fight terror. Okay, that is said by the US admiral at the IMDEX, that is International Maritime Defense Exhibition. This is the news. So, we know that this IMDEX Asia, it is Asia Pacific's premier international maritime defense show. That is this IMDEX Asia. And actually, it is a biennial event, and 2019 it is conducting its 12th edition. So, it is a biennial event, and 2019 it is the 12th edition. And with this established conferences and this real-time discussions on this maritime security, this IMDEX Asia, it actually draw a plethora of global leaders and distinguished guests. Okay, that's all about this IMDEX. So, let's see what is this COMCESA. Actually, this COMCESA, we know that it stands for Communication, Compatibility and Security Agreement. That is this COMCESA. So, we know that it is one of the 4 foundational agreements that the US signs. So, US, it has signed 4 foundational agreements with the allies and its close partners. So, this COMCESA, it is one of such agreement, and I will say what are the 3 other agreements. And the main purpose is to facilitate interoperability between the militaries and for the sale of high-end technology. So, the main purpose is the interoperability between the militaries. And this COMCESA, it's an India-specific version of this Communication and Information Security Memorandum of Agreement, that is CISMOA. Okay. So, we know that it was signed in 2018 on the sidelines of the inaugural of 2+2 dialogue. Okay. So, it comes into force immediately, and it will be valid for 10 years, for a period of 10 years. Okay. So, it was signed on September 2018 at the inaugural 2+2 dialogue. Okay. So, the main benefits of this COMCESA agreement, it is that it allows India to procure the transfer of specialized agreements, specialized equipments. Actually, some specialized equipments are there, and it will help India to transfer the specialized equipment for encrypted communication for US origin military platforms like C-17, C-130 and P-81, etc. And it will also enable great communication and interoperability between the militaries of India and US. That is the main benefit. That is, it will enable interoperability between militaries of India and US. And the data that is being acquired through such systems, it cannot be disclosed or even transferred to any person or entity without India's consent. Okay, that is the main thing. So, let's see what are the foundational agreements. So, I told there are 4 foundational agreements, and actually they are meant to build basic groundwork and also to promote interoperability between the militaries. So, you have to remember that point, that is interoperability between the militaries by creating certain common standards and systems. And this COMCESA agreement, so India, it has signed in 3 of the 4 foundational agreements. Okay, that is this US, it has signed 4 foundational agreements, and India, it has signed 3 foundational agreements in that. So, the first agreement, it is the General Security of Military Information Agreement, that is GSOMIA, and actually its purpose is for the information safety, and it was signed in 2002. And the second one, it is the Logistics Exchange Memorandum of Agreement, and it was signed in 2016. And this CONCISA agreement was the third one, and it was signed at the 2+2 dialogue in 2018. Clear? And the fourth one, the last one or remaining one, is the Basic Exchange and Cooperation Agreement for Geospatial Cooperation. Okay, that is the fourth agreement. So, India, it has signed these 3 agreements. Clear? And today in MapReader program, we will be dealing with major lakes in India. Actually, we will take it in 3 parts, and today I will say the part 1. So, here we will be discussing, first one is Vular Lake. So, Vular Lake, it is located, we know that it is located in Kashmir, and it is India's largest freshwater lake, and it forms delta with the river Jhelum. Okay. Then, the second one, it is the Dal Lake. This Dal Lake, it is also located in Kashmir, and it is a freshwater lake, and Srinagar, it is located along its coast, and it consists of, or it contains this Charchinar and Nami islands. Next is the Mansar Lake, and it is located in Jammu-Katra highway, and it is a natural lake, and it is used mainly for fishing. And next is Naini Lake, it is located in Uttarakhand, and it is also a freshwater lake. Then next one is Sambar Lake. We know that it is in Rajasthan, and it is the most saline lake of India, and it is been even listed in the Ramsar as a wetland of international importance. Okay. The next lake, that is Pushkar Lake. It is located in Ajmer, that is in Rajasthan, and it is a freshwater lake. And next one is Panchaprada Lake, and it is located in Rajasthan, and it is a saline lake. And next one, that is Debar Lake. It is in Rajasthan, and it is the largest artificial lake of India, and it is also known as Jaisamand Lake. Then next one is Rajsamand Lake, and it is also located in Rajasthan. It is a freshwater lake. And next one is Naki Lake. This Naki Lake, it's a bowl-shaped lake, and it is located in the Mount Abu. You know that Mount Abu, it is in Rajasthan, and it is volcanic in its nature. Okay. And next is the next lake, it is Nal Sarovar Lake, and it is a saline water lake that is located in Gujarat, and it has got the largest bird sanctuary of Gujarat. Okay. Next one is Nokrak Lake. We know that it is the freshwater lake that is located in Meghalaya, and it is famous for its biodiversity. So, this Nokrak Lake is located in Meghalaya, and Nokrak National Park and Biosphere Reserve is also seen there. And next is Loktak Lake. We know that it is located in Manipur, and it consists of the floating island called Fundis. Clear? And here you can see the location of each lake. So, what you have to do is you have to take a map and identify these locations. Okay. Here you can see all these lakes that I have discussed. And today in Prelims question revision series, you have got a question from geography, that is, among the following cities, which one lies on the longitude closest to that of Delhi? Okay. So, options are A. Bangalore, B. Hyderabad, C. Nagpur, and D. Pune. So, we know that Bangalore, it is the city which lies on the longitude that is near to Delhi. Why we say? Because the other places, that is Nagpur, Hyderabad, and Pune, they are too far from Delhi. So, if you see the latitude and longitude near the Delhi, then you can also find the Bangalore, it lies close to Delhi. So, we can say that the Bangalore, it is the only one city whose longitude or latitude is near to Delhi, with comparing with the other 3 options, that is Nagpur, Hyderabad, and Pune. Okay. So, our answer is A, that is Bangalore. Okay. So, that's all for today's session. Then you can download the material from the link given below. Thank you for listening.